I gotta say, I have a problem with these tier lists. What the hell is with red being top tier? Like, green should be A, blue should be S, and then it should work down to the warm colors from there. Like, red is always the bad color and green is the good color. Who's making these with green on, or with red on top? Makes no sense. D-King and his goddamn 100 grand. You know what? I'm not going to make a D-King tier. I'm going to honestly rate the D-King candies. And while I wait for LifeUhFindsAway to give me an actual usable version of his, I'll just get started. Alright, so 100 grand, they are pretty good. It's a B. Three Musketeers is pretty weak. Airheads. Airheads are kind of addictive, but they're not actually all that great. I don't think you have to host it. I think there's a... I thought there was a... Yeah, at the bottom. Look at the stream. Save or download. Right here. Just hit that button. Alright, these Andes are okay. Not the best mint chocolate combo. Atomic Fireballs, that's an F. Save it and upload it to Discord. Just post it in the Discord server, and I'll get it. Oh, this one has Bit of Honey. Hell yeah. Blow Pops, I used to like just eating the whole thing, even though it's gum, because the gum always had like a really loose texture that would just dissolve anyway, so I would just chew through the whole thing, and I rate that experience an A. Alright, so like Atomic Fireball, that's an F because it's bad and I'd be unhappy to get it, but I would probably eventually eat it. It would just be the last candy in the bag that I would eat. So we need a tier below that for stuff that I would not so much as eat. Butterfinger, I don't know, that's kind of like a C. Bottle caps I've probably had, but I don't remember. Candy corn is an F. These caramel apple pops, those are really good. Actually, the blow pop's probably more of a B. Charleston Chew, that's an S. Bite Me. Chiclets, F. Chocolate coins, literal garbage. Candy peanuts, F. Crunch, F. Cowtails, A. I might decide to move those up to S. Dots, A. Or S, I mean. I can't tell what this is. Some kind of like peanut thing or something. I don't know. It's just gonna go in whatever. Caramel creams. Alright, you want me to finish mine? So caramel creams are never quite as good as the Cowtail. I don't know, I might need a super S tier. Alright, like, okay, hang on. We need another tier in here. Sorry, I have to have the colors right. Critical. Alright, we need a new tier for this. Gum. Why is gum on the list? Dove chocolate. Okay, we need another tier. Boring tier. Oh, God, I did the thing again. I need new music. Here, let's listen to some emo metal. Alright, Dove chocolate. It's boring. Dum Dums. Those are like a C. Gushers. Not candy. Gushers. Probably like a B. They're pretty good. Probably an A, actually. Slaw Bunnies? No, I don't know that. Should we listen to it? Alright, Fund It, Literal Garbage, Gobstoppers is F. SpongeBob Things, never had it. Slaw Bunnies, nuts. I don't get it. Good and Plenty. This is one of the ones where my opinion has changed over the years. As a child, this would be literal garbage. Thrown away. Today, I think they're okay. Gushers and A, you don't like that? It's been a long time since I had a Gusher. I'm just like leaning a little bit heavily on what my childhood response would be. If I get a pack of Gushers in my Halloween candy bag, I'd be pretty happy about that. Although, come to think of it, I think I would be happy. Wouldn't be like the first thing I'd eat. Heath Bar, that's an S. Hershey's Cookies and Cream, that's an A. Hershey Kiss, I don't care. It's plain chocolate, whatever. Haribo, that's an S. Hi Chew, that's S. Hershey Milk Chocolate, that's like a C, I guess. Jelly Bellies, S. I think Dots are going to come down to A, actually. Not quite as good as this other S tier stuff. I think same with... I don't know. Junior Mints, those are S. And Charleston Chews coming down. And Baby Ruth's getting knocked down a tier also. Just a bit of a trickle-down effect. Kit Kats, I'm going to rate these as plain Kit Kats. Not the flavored ones. We're just going to forget about the flavored ones since it's so controversial. The plain Kit Kat is a B. I'm going fast here, so if you're going to bruh me, you got to tell me which one it's about. Jolly Ranchers, that's between F and garbage. How do you not like Kit Kats? They're delicious. They have a crunchy texture. Crackle, that's an F. What is this? Oh, this is Laffy Taffy. Again, like, when I was in my fat phase, Laffy Taffy would be really high up. In terms of, like, how much I would crave this right now, probably more of a... No, I think it's an A. Yeah, we're all going to war. Yeah, how do you not like Junior Mints? I don't understand this. Junior Mints are amazing. They're sweet, refreshing, chocolatey. Yeah, this is tier lists are basically. By the way, welcome in Wallaby. Tier lists are basically political arguments for people who don't want to murder each other. I don't know. I don't know if Airheads belong in B. I'm feeling like they're coming down to C, which means that the Hershey and Good and Plenty have to move down to D. I don't, something about Junior Mints and Peppermint Patties, like, I just love that mint filling. Whatever it is. It's so dense. Alright, Hot Tamales, that's a D. Lemonhead, that's, I think I rated these too high the other night. Lemonheads are more like a C. Lifesavers is A. This also just looks like Lifesavers. What is this? Andy's Mints and C. I don't know, I remember liking them. Haven't had one in a while. Mallow Cup. That is literal garbage. Would not eat it. Peanut M&Ms, I guess this is. Peanut M&Ms are like a B. A or B, they're good. Regular M&Ms. I think those are also, maybe a C. I would definitely take a peanut. Andy's is better than Junior Mints? No way. Not even close. Mary Jane's? Alright, you ready to have a meltdown? You ready? Mary Jane's going an S. Mike and Ike's, that's an A. Milk Duds, I thought about this after the other night where I think I put them in A or something. I thought about it later and was like, no, wait a minute, Milk Duds kind of suck. They're going to go in D. I know, I haven't had a Mary Jane, I think, since I was trick-or-treating, but they were always surprisingly good. It was always one of those ones that I looked at and was like, I want to throw this away. It would be like in the last few candies left at the end of the bag. Then I would actually try it and be like, oh my god. The peanut butter, the caramel flavor, like, oh, it's so good. Get that little bit of peanut butter filling. So if it's not evident, I like stuff like caramel and toffee a lot better than I like chocolate. So like chocolate being used as a delivery vehicle for caramel, toffee, and whatever, good. But if chocolate is the main focus of the candy, that's more mid for me. So like I'd take a Mary Jane over a Reese's Cup any day. Speaking of, I guess let's get the Reese's Cups. So I'm going to go with the, again, this was controversial. I'm going to go with the Reese's Cups of my memory, which would be an A. But I swear the last couple times I bought a Reese's Cup, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't an A tier candy. Milky Way, that's like a B. They're pretty good. Mr. Goodbar is actually better than you would think. Like of the Hershey's, like straight up chocolate bars, like Mr. Goodbar, Crackle, the Hershey chocolate, Mr. Goodbar is the best one. Necco wafers, garbage. Throw it away. Definitely not eating it. Nerds. Just looking at what they belong with. Yeah, I think Nerds would be an A. Also, the caramel apple pops are going down a tier. They're good, but not that good. Putting all the chocolate next to each other. You probably never even ate a Mary Jane. What do you know? The wax bottles, I don't know. That's gum. What is this? Is this an Allen lighter? I think that's now and later's. I can't really tell. Screw those wax bottles. No, it's definitely not Starburst. Well, unless it's some kind of weird Starburst, because it's not the right colors. Yeah, but it's something that you chew on. It's not food. It's non-digestible. Alright, we're going to just assume that this is a now and later, in which case it goes in A. What is this thing? I don't recognize this. Bite the tip off, drink the liquid, discard the bottle. Wow. Like 1 cc of Kool-Aid. Yeah, our parents would tell us not to chew on it because there must have been news stories about kids drowning in wax or whatever. But the reality is they're in wax bottles because wax is fun to chew on. Exactly 1 cc. I don't know what this black and white thing is. Do you guys know what this is? Payday, that's S. Easy. No, I remember these black and orange things. I don't remember. Was it like a peanut butter flavored hard taffy or something? Like butterscotch, maybe? Alright, I've never had it, so... This, I just don't remember. I think it was bad. I think if it was good, I would remember it. Pixie Sticks, those are F. They're pretty bad. Pop Rocks. Yeah, that's garbage. I'm trying to think if I would eat Pop Rocks. I don't think so. These Push-'n Pops, I don't remember ever having one. I remember them existing. I don't remember having one. Reese's Pieces, sorry Zoomers, that's a D. Rolos, delicious. They are a B, I think. Root beer barrels, yeah, F. I guess I would eat it if I had to. Ring Pops, I'm sure I had one at some point, but I don't remember. I don't want it. Saltwater Taffy, easy S. Runt, good flavor, the texture's kind of crap. They're C at best. I think M&M's are getting dropped. Sour Skittles, these are chemical weapons tier. You will hurt yourself eating sour Skittles. Regular Skittles, D, and I'm being generous. Snickers Crispier. I don't think I've ever had that. Smarties are F. What is this? More Gobstoppers? I'm not really sure. Yeah, we all have to recreate our tier lists from memory at 2 a.m. If you get any wrong, you're executed. Live on Twitch. I'm looking at Mounds, and I know that I would feel the same way about it as I feel about Almond Joy, but I don't think I've actually even had one. Because they're not that common anyway, and it didn't take me too long to figure out I don't like coconut and wouldn't eat anything with coconut. Yeah, I don't know. People do like Smarties, but they're one of those things where it's basically just tart sugar, which, not doing it for me. Snickers, what is it, like peanut butter Snickers? I don't remember these. Regular Snickers is an A. Yeah, that's like the best chocolate. Like straight up regular Hershey's chocolate bar. Hey CBS, we're doing American stuff again. Sour Patch Kids are pretty good. It's another one I used to like more than I do today, but like I said, we'll lean on the childhood ratings. Trying to organize these by type. Okay, what's next? Starburst? Yeah, see, as a kid, Starburst would be S, but this is one where I'm just gonna say, fuck you, child mate. They're not that good. C. I really don't know what these things are, so I don't know. It looks vaguely familiar, but it's just gonna don't remember. Same with this. Were these like? It's not Spree, right? Or is that Spree? All right, Sugar Babies. Again, you ready to have a meltdown? Those are going in S. Oh, those are Spree? I don't remember the clear wrappers for Spree, but we'll just assume it's Spree. No, actually probably B. Alright, B tier is all out of order. Clean it up, guys. Your guys' tier list better all be sorted by candy type, or I'm gonna get super triggered. No, we didn't have Sugar Babies last time. I definitely don't remember being those. They do have kind of an odd texture, but it's a good one. Stick Slits? Okay, I don't remember that name. I added Wikipedia to the search because it was going to give me shopping results if I didn't, which would dox me, as we've done multiple times. Chocolate flavored candy. Oh, I don't think I've had that then. Yeah, the Sugar Daddy was the unknowable. Alright, so that's just down and never had. What are these? Tootsie Pops? C. Wouldn't say they're better or worse than a Dum Dum. Swedish Fish, S. I like the pictures. For this tier list, they're all very uniform. The candy is all about the same size. Reese's Take 5. I don't think I've had that. Toblerone, I don't know. That's kind of D-ish. Not really that great. Nah, maybe it's C. It belongs with Butterfinger and Andes. Tootsie Roll, those are pretty weak. I think they're going in F. I've been nice for the last, Nah, they're better than F. Looking at the other stuff in F, I would take a Tootsie Roll over a Candy Peanut for sure. Where are you putting Tootsie Rolls? F? You don't like them being in D? Oh, Chiclets should be in gum tier. Sweet Tarts, they're okay. Where was Spree? Okay, yes, Spree's in B, so Sweet Tarts should be in C, because Sweet Tarts are like the worst version of Spree. Warheads are here. We just didn't get there yet. I don't think we need boring tier. I think the Dove can just go in Don't Remember, and Hershey Kisses can go in B. This is pretty much the same thing as a Hershey bar. We've just freed up a tier. Yeah, I said that this time I was going to honestly rate the D-King candy and not mock it. So it's been removed. Okay, raisins? What is it, a joke? Yeah, they're not that's the thing. Like, raisins are good. I like raisins, but they're not candy. But you would get them on Halloween sometimes. Like, people would give them out. I don't know what, as an adult now, what was going through those people's heads when they were like, I'll give out boxes of raisins on Halloween? Were they like, this is healthy? Because they're not, really. It's really still just concentrated sugar. Yeah, Jelly Bellies are amazing, aren't they? S tier. Right up here. Get up in S tier, Salty. That's where you belong. Man, look how good all the S tier stuff is. Just keeping it sorted. Only if the S stands for sweet. You really give out toothbrush. Yeah, but I feel like the toothbrush is humorous, right? Like, I can see, again, as an adult, I can see, like, someone who's kind of a dick and thinks it's funny to give out toothbrushes. Or thinks, like, I'm doing the kids good or something. As if their parents are going to make them use that. Charleston chews up an S. Wait, no. It got knocked down to A, but it's going back to S. Because now I think about it, that's where it should be. Yeah, you know those 10-year-olds are going to be 13 in a few years, right? Alright. Fruit flavor Tootsie Rolls. I think those are A. Along with the other kind of fruit-flavored taffy stuff. Put the chew in the freezer. Trust me, I've been there. You ever have a frozen strawberry chew? Wow. It's an experience. Trolley. Garbage. Fuck you. Twizzlers. Okay. Here's the thing. Hear me out here, right? Twizzlers are not very good. But the Twizzlers Twists, these little ones that are in the individual 2-packs, these are way better than the large Twizzler packs. They're sweeter and the texture is better. So those are going in B, I think. Let me look. Yeah, I think B is fine for these. Warheads. Warheads are really good. Those are A. Especially like the cherry ones have a really good concentrated cherry flavor. Butterscotch. That's probably getting thrown away. What do we got left? Oh yeah, these like other sweet. These are like the fizzy version of Warheads. I think these were really good too. So they're gonna. I haven't had one in a million years, but they're gonna get next to Warheads. Because I think they're about the same quality. Whoppers. I guess I've softened on Whoppers, so I'll let them be in B. And last but not least, the York Peppermint Patty, which is, yeah, maybe more of an A than an S. Yeah, I'm going to defer to my child self a little bit there, and as a child, I would not have been into a York Peppermint Patty, but today I like them a lot. No, wait a minute, they're better than Reese's Cups. I don't know, they might have to go an S. Yep, they're going to an S. Decision has been made. And Sour Patch Kids are getting dropped to B. And not as good as the other stuff that they're ranked with up there. Alright, that's it. We did it, chat. Yeah, I don't know about the circus peanuts. Maybe I would like it today. I haven't had one in decades. Yeah, I feel pretty good about this one. I feel pretty confident that we got it this time. Where's LifeUhFindsAway? So we can look at his. Ugh. Alright, let's wait till he comes back. Toblerone's gone to shit. Yeah, I seem to remember in high school thinking they were good, but having tried them recently, not so much. I think Reese's Cups have declined in quality too. I was being generous putting them in A here. I think a Reese's Cup today is more of a B. What do you think about Mary Jane's? Salty? Also Junior Mints. I need your opinion on Junior Mints and Mary Jane's. Because those have been controversial choices. Yeah, you're not old enough. Alright, welcome back, Life Finds a Way. Life finds a keyboard. Wait, okay, you posted it again? Okay, that's better. No, that's the same one. Whatever. The other one must have been bad. Alright, Life finds Tier list. Butterfinger in A. You must never had a Violet Crumble, son. Almond Joy, we're not even talking about it. Trolley, ridiculous to put this in S tier. Ridiculous. The texture of those is so bad. High Chews, I'm on board. I get those in S as well. Don't look at my downloads. You'll see that I downloaded the Castlevania game. Yeah, I wish there was Coffee Crisp too. Alright, Toblerone in A, I don't know. I think Toblerones have gone to shit. Heath Bar in A, I'm surprised you have that much taste, given some of these other choices. Or in S, I mean. Butterscotch, no comment. Snickers, that's fine. I mean, I like a Snickers. Obviously, we're not all going to like it exactly the same. And Swedish Fish, yeah, you got it. Crackle. What? Is it, so is WoW, is it like an A or a B? Because you did your own tier system here. I mean, I guess WoW is an A, right? And WoW that you put Crackle there. Dots, yep, sure. Cookies and cream, yep. Whatever these are, I don't know. Crunch, no. Wrong. Hershey Kiss, fine. Some people like milk chocolate. Fine. Peanut M&M's, Paydays, yep. On board. Kit Kats. Yeah, okay, so we're on board with the Kit Kats. Okay, S, A, C, and F. Alright, fair. Skip the B. Who needs them? Twix and Kit Kats definitely on par. Whoppers, yeah. You like them. Candy corn. I'm gonna give you a break there because candy corn just gets shit on so much. I think the hate towards candy corn is disproportionate. I don't think it's that bad. I think I put it in F probably. Yeah, I put it in F, but you know I have a more nuanced tier system, a more nuanced palette, so I won't give you a hard time for that. Tootsie Pops, yeah, those are pretty good. Alright, down here in C tier. Yeah. It's not, I mean, look, F is still, I would eat, right? I would eat anything from F up. Even the, I don't know about the root beer barrels. I would probably eat that and spit it out, so that's actually gonna move down. Yeah, anything F and above, I would eat. These ones, sour Skittles are a special case, because I do like them, but I won't eat them. It's too dangerous. The rest of this stuff, fuck it. Alright, what? No, that's mine. I don't need mine open twice. What am I doing? Alright, also in the C tier, we've got the peanut butter, toffee, whatever things. This C tier is pretty reasonable. You know, the mounds are whatever. Again, never had it. We're gonna, when we relitigate the Almond Joy, we'll relitigate mounds along with it. That's about to happen. The Almond Joy is on deck right now. That's a low ranking for fruit-flavored Tootsie Rolls. And by the way, this picture indicates that there's a purple, potentially grape fruit-flavored Tootsie Roll. I've never seen that before, but I want one. The Black and Arts of peanut butter taffy, yeah. Yeah, it's like a Mary Jane without the good part. I've also got the chocolatey payday, but I'm not sure I'm in quite good enough a mood to eat that. It really depends on how upsetting the almond joy is. Yeah, everything in this okay tier is pretty much like within the realm of adjustable into okay. And like I'll accept that I have a prejudice against fun dip because I have OCD and I don't like things that make a mess. And I don't really like sucking on things. The almondless almond joy, the mounds. Yeah, but it's got so much more coconut in it, doesn't it? It's got mounds of coconut. Yep. That's all good. And in Abomination, we have the baby bottles. Yeah, chiclets, caramel creams. You're out of your mind. Good and plenty. That's fair. Doesn't make up for the nut lists. Yeah, but it's no nut November. We all gotta cope with mounds. Yes, Abomination. Well, I have no idea about the bottle caps. Yes, Abomination. Airheads, I'm really undecided about Airheads. I feel like they're bad, but also that I've probably eaten more of them than a lot of other candies on this list. Yeah, the chocolate coins are always so bad. It's like, how can a small piece of chocolate be this much worse than a Hershey Kiss? Being that it's seemingly almost identical, a different shape. But that was before I really understood that chocolate can vary a vast amount. In composition, yeah, I can see hating Milk Duds. I don't know what your issue with Gushers is. They're good. Nice chewy texture. Yeah, they're probably chocolatey coins. And maybe like the foil had an effect on them, because it's always hard to get every single piece of foil off. That wasn't free. Your hands were covered in melted chocolate by the time you would actually remove the foil. No, Gushers have a good texture. Again, it's dense. Alright, I just spilled a small amount of my drink on this mouse pad. So that's gonna have to get cleaned later. Very close to chewing on those wax bottles. Yeah, but not. Yeah. I don't know what your problem with Junior Mints is. I'll just assume it's something neurologically related. Do you not like mint flavored stuff or what? You see, you don't like Mike and Ike's either, and I'm guessing that your problem with Mike and Ike's is the texture, and Mike and Ike's have like the pretty much perfect texture. They're a little bit too prone to sticking in your teeth, but other than that, they're so satisfying to chew. See, I'm seeing now. I'm getting it now that we're putting the pieces together. All right, I've just done some math in my head. I've crunched the numbers. I've crunched the bar. Yeah, but you would choose them over a stupid-ass SpongeBob thing. Mint plus chocolate, it's not my favorite either, and that's why it's so shocking that Junior Mints and Peppermint Patties both make it work. Anyway, back to the number crunching. I can tell that this is a big point of differentiation between our... oh my god, D-King? between our tastes. You don't like a dense chew. You don't like chewy. Like taffy. You don't like now and laters. You don't like cowtails. You don't like caramel creams. You don't like Mike and Ike's. You don't like Tootsie Rolls. You don't like Mary Jane's. Don't get me wrong, I can see not liking Mary Jane's, but I do. Those are all things that have, like, amazing texture. Whatever the ones I just said were. Like, I like a soft caramel texture, but not too soft. But then you like this bullshit, like, trolley, which is just so soft and crappy. And, like, candy corn is another weird texture. You gotta go for the chew. Anyway, no other objections. Mounds are like runts being above 90% of this abomination tier is crazy. Runts are extremely okay. Alright, good. We got Salty incoming with a tier list. Love a tier list. Yo, what is your deal, D-King, with this SpongeBob? Can you please justify what you're saying? That's nuts. Salty. Thank God Fractal Cactus isn't here right now, because then we would have 2 people in chat that like red vines. And I would not be able to handle that. How do you not like Jelly Bellies? Again, like something's wrong with your mouth. Do you see a dentist on a regular basis? Do you have all your original teeth? I mean, Twizzlers are pretty crap too, but red vines are garbage. Yeah, the popcorn ones are trash. That's the joke bean. It's the trick. The trick of the trade. Yeah, trust me, I've had this, you know, I may have even posted a thread or two on the internet about why, in the name of God, does Jelly Belly keep manufacturing these popcorn beans and ruining 1/10 of every bag that you buy. Like, because basically, if you buy a bag that is net weight 200 grams, like, what you're really getting is 180 grams of Jelly Bellies and 20 grams of trash. Like, it's got to be a byproduct. Like, there's got to be some kind of industrial, like, backroom dealing where, like, there's some company that is manufacturing this butter flavoring that Jelly Belly is buying off them. There's, like, money laundering happening. I have no idea. But, like, there's no way that it's justified by people want it. Because never in your life will you meet someone that likes a popcorn Jelly Belly. Not even a little kid. I don't really like the toasted marshmallow ones, but the redeeming characteristic of those, and the Deacon, you are towing the line of a band right now. The toasted marshmallow Jelly Bellies, the redeeming quality of them, along with some of the other weak features, or I mean flavors, is that you can combine them with other flavors. Like chocolate, not a good flavor. You mix chocolate and toasted marshmallow, it's actually pretty good. This is just trolling. I'm not going to be sucked into this you like popcorn Jelly Bellies nonsense. Oh, I believe you. That's what's unfortunate. I'm trying to give you an out. Now, it's too bad all this candy stuff's going to be muted in the VOD because I forgot to separate the audio. Oh well. Alright. Salty, is yours ready? Did you post it? Alright, what we're going to do is, while Salty's finishing his up, which I feel like is going to be really a combination of some really elite picks and some really insane ones, knowing him. And what he said about red vines. But anyway, I think it's time to try the Almond Joy. I've unwrapped it. I mean, it smells like chocolate and coconut. Ingredients: corn syrup. Number 1, corn syrup. Love to see it. Number 2, sugar, coconuts, coconut, almonds, vegetable oil, chocolate, skim milk, lactose, cocoa, whey, salt, lecithin, milk fat, PGPR. I've never seen that one before. Cocoa butter, hydrolyzed milk protein, sodium metabosulfite to maintain freshness, and vanillin, which is fake vanilla flavoring. So, I mean, that's a fairly reasonable list of ingredients. Nothing too weird in there. Some various forms of milk, but all the Almond Joys from Halloween were taken by kids. Really? Kids these days are growing up liking coconut. As I mentioned, to get this Almond Joy, I had to go to 2 stores, because the first one didn't have any. And that was a Walgreens, you know, with like a big candy aisle. Not a single Almond Joy. I checked twice. I mean, the texture inside of it looks pleasing, but I know it's going to have that gritty coconut. Takes so long to chew. Alright. The Almond Joy. Like a lot of things that have coconut in it. At first, it's very pleasant. Has a nice taste. The almond is nice. I'm going to eat the rest of this piece. The chocolate is okay. It's not exactly good chocolate, but it gets the job done. The whole thing is very sweet. It has a milky flavor as well as the coconut. But then I get to the point where I'm at right now, where I feel like I'm chewing on hay. Dried grass. Like, are you just swallowing this at the end here? Because it doesn't break down at all, and it's just sucking all the moisture out of my mouth. I'm just kind of like choking on little bits. But all the flavor is gone at this point. I gotta spit it out. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, trust me, I want to like it because the taste is good. It's just that you're left with a mouthful of desiccated coconut. I just can't see eating the rest of this. Like, I actually might chew up another piece and then spit it out. Alright, we're gonna go to the Choco Payday. Wait, no, we should look at Salties first while I open up the Chocolate Payday. Alright, Salty in his S tier, he's got Charleston Chew. He's got Junior Mints. He's on point. He's got Mounds. He's got York Peppermint Patty. Very accurate rating. He's got Andes. That's fine. He's got Jelly Bellies, obviously. Who doesn't put Jelly Bellies in S tier? Even D-King's got them up there. We're not going to say why. Lifesavers. Yep. Haichu. Haichu is so far the most agreed upon. No, Haichu and Heath Bars so far are the most agreed upon because I think we all had that in S tier. Which is kind of funny because Heath Bars really aren't that popular. Like, you don't see them around that much. You certainly don't see a full-size Heath Bar. Or at least I don't. Wait, that's LifeUhFindsAway, stupid list. Jolly Ranchers. It doesn't surprise me. People like them, but I think they're trash. Yeah, Toffee's great. Haribo, definitely S tier. Sour Patch Kids. It's a fine S rating, even though it's not where I would put it. Makes sense. Starburst. Whatever. Once again, like, I get that people like it, so it doesn't surprise me. And Gushers. Yep, sensible. Salty is like 100% on point here. I don't like the coconut, so I wouldn't put Mounds up there, but other than that, everything he's rated here makes sense. It's what a human being. This is looking like a tier list made by a human being. So far, this is a tier list made by an AI that has completely gone rogue. A tier, Almond Joy. You like coconut, so it's fine. Dove, I don't know. They're boring, but whatever. Yes, saltwater taffy. Hot tamales, yeah, they have a good texture. I'm not that big on cinnamon flavored stuff, but if you are, absolutely I can see why they'd be in A tier. Yeah, Life Finds AI. Artificial life finds a way. Kit Kats, yep. I think that's another pretty agreed upon one. Kit Kats, and I put them in B. Wow, I was being harsh on the Kit Kat, but I also had like 8 tiers. Sour Skittles, you're gonna hurt yourself with those? Be careful. Payday's good, Swedish Fish, yep. Pop Rocks, it's a novelty. What is Reese's Take 5? Both of you guys rated this. I don't feel like I've ever seen it. Lemonhead, Rollo's. Where did Luke had Rollo's and Abomination tier, didn't he? Yep. Chocolate, pretzel, caramel, peanuts. Okay, sounds good. Isn't that basically like a whatchamacallit? That's another one that's like peanut, caramel. That wasn't on the tier list. You don't see those that often. You ever had a Curly Whirly bar? Laffy Taffy, yep. This A tier makes sense for someone that likes Skittles and coconut. B tier. Warheads, bottle caps, candy corn. You guys both rate candy corn kind of high. I've only ever heard people complain about them. British classic. Jelly Belly candy corn. Never had it, but it sounds good. Okay, so Brock's is the one that's been spoiled. I remember there being various brands of it. I just don't remember, like, how I would have ranked them back then. This chocolate payday, by the way, is very heavy. It feels like it weighs a pound. Package has 3 servings. They made candy corn before jelly beans. Huh, that's interesting. They probably weren't called... Were they called Jelly Belly then? Doesn't make a lot of sense. Good and plenty, yep. Yep. This all adds up. Although, rating Mike and Ike's in a tier lower than Hot Tamales... Not sure about that. What is with these individually wrapped lifesavers? Are these different than these? Because you put them in different tiers. These are the gummy ones? I didn't even notice that. Okay, I gotta fix mine then. Gummy ones would be an S tier. I thought those were the hard ones. And then the hard ones would be an A tier, where I had those. Lifesavers have really good flavor. Like the best pineapple. Butterscotch, crackle. Really high rating for Circus Peanuts, but... Yep, all makes sense, D, yeah, runts aren't that great. And they're Smarties. You don't like the Hershey's cookie and cream, though, which is kind of surprising. I moved through too fast, so I'm going to assume you meant Circus Peanuts. Are God's foreskin? Oh, runts are gross and headache-inducing. Or the cookies... Yeah, Lifesaver gummies are God's foreskin. Cookies and cream is gross and headache-inducing. We're moving too fast here. Huh. Too much lactose? Alright. So we're all in agreement that all these weird lollipop novelties are garbage. Where did Lufa rate raisins? Hang on. Alright, you just put them in C tier, that's fine. I can see not liking nerds, even though I think they're really good. They're kind of weird. Everyone's also on board with... Hey, Dking. If you're still here, Dking, what is your take on the gold coins? I bet Dking likes the gold coins. Do you like the chocolate coins, Dking? Like a D? Wow. They're not Nabisco wafers, they're Necco wafers. Yeah, okay, you got it. Yeah, they're terrible. They don't taste like anything. Well, okay, 4 out of 5 of them taste like nothing. And then the 5th one tastes like a crappy licorice flavor. The texture, yeah, the colors are a lie. The texture is like hard, it's like soap or something. They're just So bad. Like, hard, it's like brittle soap. Nilla wafers, yeah, those are okay. Those have too much of a strong fake vanilla flavor to me. Yep, Fun Dip is gross. Agree. I got that in, whatever, garbage tier. Wait, where did you have root beer barrels? Hang on, reanalyzing. Where the hell are they? Oh, never had one. Okay. Yeah, they're bad. They have like a really weak root beer flavor. I don't even necessarily think they'd be good if you had them. I mean, if you do like root beer. Where did LifeUhFindsAway put them in? S, probably? Oh no, he's got them in bad. Good. Alright, I think we're all on base about Pixie Sticks being garbage. So I think in when it comes to the do we need them question, like, I think raisins are on watch. Push and Pop is getting nuked. Whatever these baby pops are called are getting nuked. Ring Pops are getting nuked. What about wax bottles? Yeah, wax bottles are getting nuked. Wait, Salty, what do you think about Happy Cola? You ever had that? The cola flavored Haribo? God tier. I know, right? Like, you literally can't get anything better than that. You see how, like, just listen in for a moment, LifeUhFindsAway and Dking. See how Salty and I are on the same page about things? It's because both of us have taste. And we have an objective sense of what's right and wrong, good and bad. You guys are out there in some bizarro world. No clue what's going on, just making stuff up. Yeah, Trolley, that's in the same tier as Haichu and Butterfinger. And yeah, that and Swedish Fish also. It's just all over the place. Bad genetics. Grandma got that shit from Germany? Hell yeah. Yeah, Butterfinger, like many candy bars, has just gone downhill. Once I had Violet Crumble, I could never look at Butterfinger the same again. I don't know. I think Dking does have taste. I think he just has evil taste. Yeah, we would drive society into oblivion, and that's why we're right. Alright, wait, so... Yeah, so Wax Bottle's getting the nuke. The freaking Krabby Patties are getting double nuked. Gold Coins getting nuked. Gobstoppers. Dking and you would put monkeys in charge of the space program in 1 week? Okay, where did LifeUhFindsAway doesn't like Gobstoppers, right? That'd be crazy. Is that what those are? Oh, he put those in C, so we can't nuke them. And he also is saving... So LifeUhFindsAway is currently saving raisins, Fun Dip, and Gobstoppers from complete annihilation. He's holding his... The bulldozer's coming towards him, and he's standing in its way, holding his arm, spreading his arms out. He's not letting us take those things. I guess I'm probably the wall in front of nerds, huh? Yeah, I can't believe you guys don't like nerds. They have such a nice flavor. And they're fun to crunch into. Oh, yeah, I can rate Almond Joy now. I don't, again, like, it's sad, because flavor-wise, this would be up in A. But, I think it's gonna go in This Isn't Gum. Or This Is Gum. Gum isn't candy. Because it's just, you just chew it for 8 years. Communist China is trying to take our raisins away. Yeah, Warhead's under chemical weapon. Fair, but they're actually... Okay, here's the thing about Warheads versus Sour Skittles. What was the other, like, chemical weapons tier candy? It was only on the other list. The difference between Sour Skittles and Warheads, or like Sour Patch Kids, or any other way too sour of candy, is that the Warhead is individually wrapped. Right? You just eat one of them. That's the candy. That's it. So it doesn't have time to chemically burn the inside of your mouth. Whereas Sour Skittles, like, yeah, sure, one isn't gonna hurt you, but you eat the whole pack of those? I mean, you eat the whole small pack, let alone the whole full-size pack, which I can't even believe they sell them in. Oh, salt and vinegar chips, that's what I was thinking of. Is the other thing? Oh, yeah, LifeUhFindsAway has been introduced to me to Ghost Energy drinks. Oh my god, Dking395 tier list. Alright, this could change history. You gonna post it for us? Are you in the, you're in the server now? Alright, let me give you access. You're, what role? You're probably a specky kind of guy. Oh, you DM'd it. Alright, I'll just get it from the DM. I gave you access. Yeah, pregnant or nursing. Step away from the stream. Yeah, Swedish fish flavor. Yeah, I'm actually having a Warhead as we speak. I took D-Kings off the screen for a second because it's going to cause too much trouble. We gotta wait till we can focus our eyes on it. But yeah, I got a sour watermelon Warhead run right now, and it works for me. But the Swedish fish one is the best, for sure. The Swedish fish one is crazy good. And the Rain energy drink, the white, what was it? LifeUhFindsAway, RWGB, whatever. Something white gummy bear. The Rain white gummy bear, that one's good. And the Rainbow Sherbet Rain is good, too. Yeah, I've been buying a bunch of those. Alright. D-King. Kit Kat flavor of energy drink? That sounds disgusting. Alright, D-King has in S tier... That's just such a bizarre list of candy. This is so weird. Like, you're S tier. Like, none of this is really that bad. But it's... Like, it's all like, what? Why would you like it that much? It's just so generic. Like, the wax bottles are annoying. But, like, okay, if you like chewing on wax, fine, whatever. Rollos, okay, those are pretty good. But again, S tier, man, are you serious? Twix, yes, that can be an S tier. You have permission granted. Cookies and cream, yeah, people love them. Whatever. Green tea and dark chocolate mint Kit Kats. Oh yeah, yeah. Kit Kat flavors? Right. Those are a whole thing. We didn't even get into that tonight because it's such a complicated subject, but we did touch on it the other night. And flavored Kit Kats are, again, like, Salty's just coming in here and saying things that make sense. They're a different level. The original tier list had the Kit Kat tier because, wait, yeah, this way more complicated one. It had the Kit Kat tier because they're better than everything else. All right, weird S tier. D-King, weird. Reese's Take 5. Like, are you buying Reese's Take 5? Where are you finding them? Like plain butterscotch. So funny. Okay, Crunch Bars are terrible also. A tier, bit of honey, that makes sense. You're tasting candy. Were you a heavy smoker for 30 years or so? Because your tasting candy is not that far removed from my father's, and he can't taste anything. Yeah, caramel creams, Caltos, those are good. The SpongeBob, what the hell? Like, if you're gonna put SpongeBob in A, just put it in S and fully embarrass yourself. Don't try to sneak it in A. Heath Bar, voice of reason for once, up there. Again, like, it's so boring. Hershey Kiss and Hershey Bars. Okay, you have a very definitive ranking of the SpongeBob gummy Krabby Patty. Cannot move the S tier. Pop Rocks, whatever. G-Man, like, your S tier, or your A tier is actually not that different from my S tier without some, forgetting some bizarre additions. Like, that's mostly good stuff. B, you have basic chocolates. And Skittles. That's fine. Like, this is mainstream candy here, except for Sugar Babies. Those are weird and off the beaten path. Thrills gum. Thrills gum. Add Wikipedia so it doesn't dox me. Comparisons of its flavor to soap are so prevalent that recent packaging states it still tastes like soap. Alright. Canada. Let's, did Eric Pearl put that on his list? I don't see Thrills here. By the way, Pearl also put raisins in bottom tier, and Cheetos, which were for some reason on the Canadian candy list that he did. Anyone's guess. Yeah, candy corn is, like, it's having a bit of a renaissance. You know, it's going through a Castlevania 64 period, I think. That's the old one. Like, I've got it down in F. LifeUhFindsAway's got it in C or something. He's got it in A, actually, which maybe is questionable, but Salty's got it up. Where was it? Like in C? B for Salty? Yeah, good average score for candy corn. B, Almond Joy. Charles. Wow, you like the popcorn Jelly Bellies and yet you put it in C. Really goes to show that you're not enjoying the same thing as the rest of us about these candies. What is this? This first one, D-King's D tier. The DD King. I can't recognize that. Alright, so... yeah, chocolate coins. D tier, that's a crazy high rating for chocolate coins. Like, you're now in front of the tank for chocolate coins. Everyone else put them in bottom tier, so you are personally in front of the tank, stopping Communist China from annihilating chocolate coins. Is that where you want to be? Okay, none of us know what it is. Dots. How do you put dots in D tier? What are you thinking? Where does Salty have dots? Okay, Salty's got him an A. LifeUhFindsAway has him an A. I have him an A. We've all got the dots up in A. I can't comment on Gushers because I don't believe those are candy, personally. Even though fruit snacks really are candy, they were never marketed as such at the time. The time of the 90s, even though these things still exist. There is no dots tank. The dots are in the tanks. They're winning. Lifesavers in D. Insane. Like, dots, like, you know, we could argue all night, and I would say, like, okay, fine. Like, you can put dots in D. I can see not liking that, but lifesavers, that's nuts. Milk duds, yeah, those are kind of crap. F. Like hard candy, I guess. You don't like hard candy. Oh, where'd you have regular lifesavers? Oh, would you have those in F? Oh my god. I thought the worst was going to be S tier in terms of your rankings. I think F tier might be even more shocking. Lifesavers are in F tier? You just can't eat hard candy, I guess? They're like one of the most enduring and popular candies. It's just a boiled sweet. Yeah, well, at least you have Pixie Sticks still under the tank treads, and Ring Pops and the Baby Pops. Those are still down there. Raisins are still LifeUhFindsAway's child. I'm glad you put Reese's Pieces down there, though, because I put them in, like, D or something, because I was afraid of the Reese's Pieces Mafia, but I don't really think that they're particularly good. I don't think they taste much like peanut butter, for that matter. They just kind of taste like margarine. Yeah, I don't think they even pretend to be peanut. They're just distractions. Yeah, the cups in F tier, I'm not going to fight you because, like I said, they've gone downhill, but, like, you might want to cover that up. Like, if you want, I'll delete this part of the VOD. It's going to be muted anyway because of the music, but... like, that's going to get you in trouble, for real. Yeah, I guess since you don't like fruity candy, you just never tried High Chews, because those are fairly new in the US. Yeah, I can see if you never tried them. They are extremely good, though. It's like a Starburst, except it has good flavor and a better chew. And yeah, it's understandable not to have had the rest of these. I haven't seen these Zors things, whatever those are, since high school. Alright, well, Life Finds a Way. I don't know if you were redeemed by D-King's list, because both of them were pretty bad. In terms of tiers for these tier lists, Morsalty's tier list would go in S tier. Life Finds a Way's tier list would go in literal garbage tier. D-King's tier list would go in chemical weapons, unquestionably. Yeah, you like butterscotch that much. That's so weird. Butterscotch is okay. But yeah, I guess there is a consistent theme here, I guess, of not liking fruit-flavored candies. So there's some rhyme or reason. Like, Reese's Take 5 being an S tier is still, like, crazy, but... like, if you take out the fruit-flavored stuff... kind of makes sense. Oh yeah, you're right. He did have butterscotch in S tier. This is going to become a war. This Cold War is about to become a hot war. Well, I think to wrap it all up, what we can say is that we would all make a good trick-or-treating group, because we would be able to trade candy with each other, since you guys hate all the stuff that we like. Everyone would win in the end, the trades would work out, and we would all happily throw root beer barrels at the neighbor's house. I would throw the Krabby Patties in the bushes and watch you run after them. Sorry, that would be bullying. I apologize for that sentiment.